Planned Fujian aircraft carrier battle group enters full operational status, a strategic shift in maritime power dynamics. Date: January 25, 2025. Overview. The People's Liberation Army Navy plan has officially declared that the Fujian aircraft carrier battle group has achieved full operational status. This momentous event marks a significant strategic shift in maritime power dynamics, particularly in the Asia-Pacific region where naval capabilities play a crucial role in geopolitical stability and military strategy. The Fujian, which is China's third aircraft carrier, epitomizes the country's growing naval ambitions and modernization efforts. Operational readiness and capabilities. The Fujian has successfully completed extensive sea trials and training exercises, showcasing its advanced capabilities. Equipped with cutting-edge technologies such as a catapult launch system, similar to that used by American aircraft carriers, the Fujian enhances operational flexibility and extends the range of air operations. This system allows for the rapid deployment of various aircraft, including fighter jets and surveillance planes, significantly bolstering the Chinese Navy's power projection capabilities. The operational readiness of the Fujian is emblematic of China's commitment to strengthening its naval forces. The carrier is expected to serve as a central component of the plan's maritime strategy, providing both defensive and offensive capabilities in contested waters such as the South China Sea, where tensions have been escalating. Strategic implications. The full operational status of the Fujian is perceived as a direct challenge to U.S. naval dominance in the Asia-Pacific region. Analysts highlight that the carrier's capabilities will likely alter the balance of power, raising concerns among neighboring countries including Japan, South Korea, and the Philippines. The increased Chinese maritime presence could lead to heightened geopolitical tensions and necessitate a re-evaluation of defense strategies by regional allies of the United States. Military experts note that the operationalization of the Fujian represents a significant enhancement in China's deterrence capabilities. It reflects a shift towards a more assertive Chinese naval strategy that seeks to assert its claims over disputed territories in the South China Sea and beyond. The implications for international maritime relations could be profound, prompting discussions among policymakers regarding regional security dynamics and alliances. Technological advancements. The technological advancements incorporated into the Fujian are noteworthy. Its modern catapult launch system allows for a more diverse range of air operations compared to previous Chinese carriers, which relied on ski jump ramps for takeoffs. This capability enables the Fujian to launch heavier and more complex aircraft, thereby increasing its operational effectiveness. In addition to the launch system, the Fujian is equipped with advanced radar and sensor systems that enhance situational awareness and battle management capabilities. These technologies enable the carrier to conduct operations in a multi-domain environment, integrating air, sea, and cyber capabilities. Timeline of events. 1. Launch of the Fujian. The Fujian was launched in June 2021, marking a significant milestone in China's naval development and signaling its intent to expand its blue water capabilities. 2. Sea trials. Following its launch, the Fujian underwent a rigorous series of sea trials throughout 2022 and early 2023 to validate its systems and performance. 3. Full operational status. In late 2023, the plan officially announced that the Fujian aircraft carrier battle group had achieved full operational status, indicating readiness for a range of potential missions. Comparative analysis. While the implications of the Fujian's operational status are widely discussed, opinions among military analysts vary. Some emphasize the carrier's potential to enhance China's deterrence capabilities and assert its influence in regional maritime affairs. Others caution against overestimating its immediate impact, pointing out operational challenges that remain in deploying a carrier strike group effectively. The discussions surrounding the Fujian also highlight the broader context of naval competition in the region. The United States and its allies have been closely monitoring China's naval advancements. prompting discussions about the need for enhanced collaboration and strategic partnerships to counterbalance China's growing influence. Conclusion: the full operational status of the planned Fujian aircraft carrier battle group represents a significant development in maritime power dynamics, suggesting a more assertive Chinese naval strategy. This advancement reflects ongoing modernization efforts within the Chinese Navy and underscores the importance of naval capabilities in regional security and international relations. As the balance of power in the Asia-Pacific region continues to evolve, the operational readiness of the Fujian will likely play a crucial role in shaping future geopolitical interactions and military strategies. The full operational status of the planned Fujian aircraft carrier battle group indeed marks a significant strategic shift in maritime power dynamics, particularly in the Asia-Pacific region. The following points highlight some counterintuitive information regarding this development. 1. Perception versus reality. While many analysts view the operational status of the Fujian as a clear indicator of China's rising naval power, some experts argue that this perception may be overstated. The operational challenges that come with deploying aircraft carrier strike groups, such as logistics, maintenance, and crew training, could limit the Fujian's immediate impact on naval engagements, even as it enhances China's deterrent posture. 2. Technological advancements versus operational readiness. The technological advancements of the Fujian, such as its catapult launch system and radar capabilities, suggest a leap forward in China's naval capabilities. However, the transition from having advanced technology to effectively integrating it into operational practices can be complex. There may be a significant gap between the technological proficiency of the Fujian and the actual operational effectiveness of the carrier group in real-world scenarios. 3. Regional response. The expected response from neighboring countries and the United States could also be counterintuitive. While one might anticipate an immediate escalation in military posturing or an arms race, some analysts suggest that nations might instead focus on diplomatic channels and multilateral security arrangements to counterbalance China's growing naval presence, reflecting a strategic pivot towards collaboration rather than confrontation. For impact on U.S. naval strategy, the rise of the Fujian and its operational capabilities could lead to a recalibration of U.S. naval strategies in the region. Traditionally, it might be assumed that the U.S. would respond with an increase in its naval presence. However, there is a growing discourse suggesting that the U.S. may adopt a strategy of distributed maritime operations, focusing on smaller, more agile naval units rather than large carrier strike groups, which could ultimately challenge the conventional wisdom regarding U.S. naval dominance. 5. China's domestic considerations. The launch and operational status of the Fujian may also reflect domestic political considerations within China rather than purely military strategy. The emphasis on showcasing military advancements can serve to bolster national pride and support for the ruling party domestically, which may not directly correlate with an aggressive foreign policy or immediate military confrontation. 6. International maritime relations. While the operational status of the Fujian is seen as a challenge to U.S. naval dominance, it could also lead to unexpected shifts in international maritime relations. Some countries may seek closer ties with China as a counterbalance to U.S. influence, resulting in a more multipolar maritime environment rather than a straightforward U.S.-China rivalry. 7. Underestimation of asymmetrical warfare. The presence of a powerful aircraft carrier like the Fujian could lead some to overestimate traditional naval warfare capabilities while underestimating the potential effectiveness of asymmetrical warfare tactics employed by regional adversaries. Nations in the region may focus on developing anti-access/area denial A2/AD strategies that could neutralize the advantages offered by the Fujian. In summary, while the operational status of the planned Fujian aircraft carrier battle group is a significant development in maritime power dynamics, the implications of this advancement may not be as straightforward as they initially appear. The interplay of technology, operational readiness, regional responses, and domestic considerations presents a complex landscape that could yield unexpected outcomes in international maritime relations. The achievement of full operational status for the planned Fujian aircraft carrier battle group is a pivotal moment in the evolution of China's naval capabilities and has significant implications for maritime power dynamics, especially in the Asia-Pacific region. While many analysts have highlighted the overarching themes of this development, several critical aspects might be overlooked that warrant closer examination. 1. Technological parity and innovation. One of the key advancements represented by the Fujian is its incorporation of a catapult launch system similar to that used by U.S. aircraft carriers. This technology allows for a wider range of aircraft operations, enhancing the carrier's versatility and combat effectiveness. However, the significance of this advancement extends beyond operational capability. It illustrates China's ability to close the technological gap that has traditionally favored the United States in naval warfare. Why it matters: this capability could lead to a shift in the perception of naval power. Historically, the U.S. Navy has been seen as the uncontested leader in aircraft carrier operations. The Fujian's technological innovations signal that China is not only catching up but may also innovate further, potentially leading to new doctrines and tactics in naval warfare. This could reshape alliances and defense strategies among U.S. partners in the region, who may feel the need to re-evaluate their own naval capabilities in response. 2. Strategic deterrence and regional security. The operational status of the Fujian carries implications for regional security dynamics that are often underestimated. While many discussions focus on the potential for increased Chinese assertiveness in contested waters, the carrier also serves a deterrent function. Its presence could dissuade adversaries from engaging in aggressive actions, thereby stabilizing certain areas while simultaneously increasing tensions elsewhere. Why it matters: the deterrent aspect is crucial. For instance, neighboring countries like Taiwan, Japan, and the Philippines might feel compelled to bolster their defenses or seek closer military ties with the U.S. and other allies. This could lead to a regional arms race, where nations invest heavily in military capabilities to counterbalance China's growing influence. Understanding this dual role of deterrence and assertiveness is essential for comprehensively assessing the Fujian's impact on regional stability. 3. The broader geopolitical context. Another crucial element that may be overlooked is the timing of the Fujian's operational status in relation to broader geopolitical trends. The rise of China and its assertive policies in the South China Sea and beyond coincide with a period of relative volatility in U.S. foreign policy, particularly in the context of its strategic pivot to Asia. The operational readiness of the Fujian could be interpreted as a direct challenge to U.S. interests in the region, especially as the U.S. seeks to maintain its influence amid shifting power dynamics. Why it matters: this context is vital for understanding the potential ramifications of the Fujian's operational status. As the U.S. grapples with its own strategic challenges, including domestic pressures and military commitments elsewhere, China's enhanced naval capabilities could embolden it to pursue more aggressive policies. This dynamic could lead to a recalibration of U.S. military deployments in the region, further complicating the security landscape and potentially leading to miscalculations or confrontations at sea. 4. Impacts on maritime trade and international relations. The operational capabilities of the Fujian will likely influence not only military engagements but also maritime trade routes and international relations. The South China Sea is a crucial trade corridor, and an enhanced Chinese naval presence could affect shipping security and freedom of navigation operations conducted by the U.S. and its allies. Why it matters: the implications for global trade are significant. Countries relying on these maritime routes may feel pressured to engage with China more diplomatically or economically to ensure safe passage. This could alter long-standing alliances and trade relations, positioning China as a more influential player on the global stage. Additionally, the potential for increased clashes over maritime rights could lead to heightened tensions and conflict affecting international shipping and trade networks. 5. Operational challenges and limitations. While the Fujian's full operational status is a significant milestone, it is essential to acknowledge that operational challenges remain. The complexity of coordinating a carrier strike group, the need for extensive training, and the integration of various naval assets are all critical factors that could impact the effectiveness of the Fujian in combat scenarios. Why it matters: understanding these limitations is crucial for a balanced assessment of the Fujian's impact. Overestimating its capabilities could lead to miscalculations by both Chinese and foreign military planners. It is important for analysts and policymakers to consider the operational constraints that may affect the carrier's deployment and effectiveness in real-world scenarios, which could temper the immediate strategic implications of its operational status. Conclusion: the full operational status of the planned Fujian aircraft carrier battle group signifies a transformative shift in maritime power dynamics that extends beyond mere military capabilities. The technological advancements it represents, its role in regional deterrence, the broader geopolitical context, its impacts on maritime trade, and the operational challenges it faces are all critical aspects that warrant deeper exploration. These elements not only highlight the complexity of modern naval warfare but also underscore the importance of nuanced analysis in understanding the evolving landscape of international relations in the Asia-Pacific region. As China continues to assert its maritime ambitions, the implications of the Fujian's operational capabilities will resonate far beyond its immediate military utility, shaping the strategic calculus of nations across the region and the world. 1. Operational readiness and training milestones. The successful completion of extensive sea trials and training exercises for the Fujian aircraft carrier battle group highlights China's commitment to enhancing its naval capabilities. This operational readiness not only showcases the technological advancements incorporated into the carrier but also signifies a strategic pivot in how the Chinese Navy intends to project power in the Asia-Pacific region. The implications of this readiness are multifaceted, impacting regional security dynamics, maritime law enforcement, and potential conflict scenarios. 2. Technological advancements and their strategic impact. The Fujian is equipped with advanced technologies including a modern catapult launch system and sophisticated radar capabilities. These advancements allow for a more diverse range of aircraft operations, increasing the carrier's versatility and effectiveness in various missions. An in-depth analysis of these technologies reveals how they enhance China's capabilities for both defensive and offensive operations, potentially altering the existing balance of naval power, particularly against U.S. forces and allies in the region. 3. Geopolitical ramifications and regional security dynamics. The operational status of the Fujian is not merely a reflection of China's naval growth but is also perceived as a direct challenge to U.S. naval dominance in the Asia-Pacific. This shift could exacerbate existing geopolitical tensions, particularly concerning the South China Sea. The carrier's enhanced capabilities may lead to increased assertiveness in Chinese maritime claims and activities, prompting responses from neighboring countries and altering the strategic calculus for U.S. military presence and alliances in the region. 4. Diverse perspectives on the carrier's impact. The discussion surrounding the Fujian's operational status reveals a spectrum of opinions among military analysts and experts. While some view it as a significant enhancement of China's military deterrence, others advocate caution, suggesting that operational challenges remain for the effective deployment of carrier strike groups. This divergence in perspectives emphasizes the complexity of assessing the carrier's immediate impact on regional security, highlighting the need for ongoing analysis as operational capabilities evolve and geopolitical contexts shift. 1. The launch of the USS Nimitz. 1972. The USS Nimitz, the lead ship of the Nimitz class of aircraft carriers, was commissioned in May 1975 but was launched in 1972. Its introduction marked a revolutionary change in naval warfare and U.S. maritime strategy. The Nimitz was designed with advanced technologies such as nuclear propulsion, which allowed for extended deployments without the need for refueling. The operational status of the Nimitz represented a significant shift in the U.S. Navy's capabilities, enhancing its power projection and deterrent strategies during the Cold War. The presence of Nimitz-class carriers has since become a cornerstone of U.S. naval operations, influencing global maritime dynamics and U.S. interactions with rival powers. 2. The Falklands War and the HMS Invincible 1982. The Falklands War between the United Kingdom and Argentina in 1982 showcased the strategic importance of aircraft carriers in modern naval warfare. The HMS Invincible, a light aircraft carrier, played a central role in the conflict, operating as a launch platform for British Harrier jets. The successful deployment of the Invincible demonstrated the effectiveness of carrier strike groups in projecting force over long distances and highlighted the need for naval power in geopolitical conflicts. The war's outcome not only reaffirmed the UK's naval capabilities but also influenced future naval strategies and the continued relevance of aircraft carriers in military operations. 3. The deployment of the Russian aircraft carrier Admiral Kuznetsov 2016. The Admiral Kuznetsov, Russia's only aircraft carrier, was deployed to the Mediterranean Sea in 2016 as part of Russia's military intervention in the Syrian civil war. This deployment underscored the strategic role of aircraft carriers in modern warfare and the projection of power beyond national waters. The Kuznetsov's operational status, despite facing numerous technical challenges, was a significant statement of Russian naval ambitions and capabilities. Its presence in the Mediterranean sought to demonstrate Russia's military reach and influence in a geopolitical landscape marked by conflict and competition, particularly against NATO forces. The deployment also highlighted the ongoing relevance and challenges faced by carrier strike groups in contemporary conflicts. The full operational status of the planned Fujian aircraft carrier battle group marks a pivotal moment in maritime power dynamics, particularly in the Asia-Pacific region. The implications of this event are significant as they influence not only China's naval capabilities but also the broader geopolitical landscape. Here are several predictions regarding the future outlook in light of this strategic shift. 1. Enhanced naval capabilities and power projection. The Fujian represents a leap in China's naval technology, particularly with its advanced catapult launch system and enhanced operational flexibility. As the plan continues to integrate the Fujian into its fleet, we can expect an increase in the frequency and complexity of naval operations. This includes expanded military exercises in the South China Sea and beyond, aimed at showcasing China's capabilities and asserting its claims over disputed territories. The carrier group will likely enhance China's ability to project power further from its shores, potentially reaching areas like the Indian Ocean and the Western Pacific. 2. Shift in regional security dynamics. The operational status of the Fujian will likely exacerbate existing tensions in the Asia-Pacific region. Countries such as Japan, Australia, and India may respond by bolstering their own naval capabilities or enhancing military cooperation with the United States. This could lead to an arms race in naval technologies and capabilities among regional powers as they seek to counterbalance China's growing influence. The implications of this shift could result in a more militarized and strategically competitive environment in the region. 3. Increased U.S.-China naval confrontations. The U.S. has historically maintained naval dominance in the Asia-Pacific, and the emergence of the Fujian as a fully operational carrier group poses a direct challenge to this status. The U.S. Navy may increase its presence in the region in response through more frequent freedom of navigation operations, FONUPs, and joint exercises with allies. This could lead to more frequent encounters between U.S. and Chinese naval forces, raising the risk of miscalculations or confrontations at sea. 4. Impact on global supply chains and trade routes. With the Fujian and its carrier group enhancing China's maritime capabilities, there may be implications for global trade, particularly through vital shipping lanes in the South China Sea. As China asserts its influence over these waters, shipping routes could face increased scrutiny and potential disruptions. This could lead to increased costs for global trade and prompt countries to seek alternative routes or strengthen maritime security measures. 5. Technological advancements and naval warfare. The introduction of the Fujian will likely spur further advancements in naval warfare technologies. The emphasis on integrating advanced radar systems, electronic warfare capabilities, and unmanned aerial vehicles (UAVs) will shape the future of naval engagements. Other nations will be compelled to innovate in response, potentially leading to a technological arms race at sea as countries seek to develop countermeasures to China's expanding naval arsenal. 6. Strategic partnerships and alliances. In the wake of the Fujian's operational status, we may see a strengthening of alliances among countries concerned about China's maritime ambitions. For instance, the Quad, comprising the US, India, Japan, and Australia, may deepen military cooperation and conduct joint exercises to enhance interoperability. Additionally, Southeast Asian nations may seek closer ties with external powers to counterbalance China's assertiveness, potentially leading to new defense agreements and partnerships. 7. Domestic implications for China. The operational readiness of the Fujian is also a reflection of China's domestic priorities, including national pride and military modernization. The Chinese government may leverage the success of the Fujian to bolster nationalistic sentiments and support for its military expansion. This could lead to increased public support for defense spending and military initiatives, further entrenching the military's role in Chinese society. Conclusion. The full operational status of the planned Fujian aircraft carrier battle group signifies a strategic shift in maritime power dynamics with far-reaching implications for regional and global security. As China continues to enhance its naval capabilities, the international community must adapt to a new reality characterized by increased competition, technological advancement, and evolving alliances. The coming years will be critical in determining how these dynamics unfold and whether they lead to stability or conflict in the Asia-Pacific region.